How can we clean silver using chemistry that you can do at home? Let's have a look. Now, if you're a dealership or a jeweler's or just someone that has some silver in their home, one of the annoying things that you'll notice is over time, unless you kind of insulate it from this, it kind of accrues this like myrrh. And this is not oxygen really doing this, at least not in totality. For the most part, this is sulfur. It's reacting. It's a sulfur compound which is forming on top of that silver. And we can remove this. And we can do this in a couple of different ways. We can use a silver cloth. But doing this, of course, we run the risk of incurring some kind of damage, so we're going to use chemistry. So what I've done here is I've laid a sheet of aluminium foil, shiny side up, into a tray. Now I've placed the piece of jewellery, which in this specific situation is a sapphire silver necklace, and now I'm going to apply some soda crystals to that mixture. So we're going to take the soda crystals and we're going to pour them all around this basin, which has been encased in aluminium or aluminum foil if you're watching this in the United States, and make sure that the silver is actually touching the aluminium foil, and then apply hot or even boiling water. Now, the only situation in which you don't want to apply boiling water is if the jewellery that you're using is, let's just say, porous in terms of the gemstones that are set into that jewellery, or if some kind of glue has been applied to that jewellery, because of course we do not want to weaken the adhesive. But when you've got sort of traditional jewellery like this, it's absolutely fine. Alright, so it's about 10 minutes later now, give or take. I don't know, I didn't set a timer, anywhere between 7 to 10 minutes later. And as you can clearly see, the chemistry has done its chemistry, and a great deal of that crud that was on the surface, which was essentially a sulfur compound, has disappeared. Now, what has happened here? Let's explain the science. The hot water and aluminium foil method, and understand this is not the only method that you have at your disposal, but it's the one I'm explaining, so I'm going to explain this one. Now, this cleans silver through a chemical redox reaction. So silver tarnishes, as I said, because it is essentially silver sulphide. It's formed when silver basically reacts with sulfur that's in the air. So when you get tarnished silver and place it in hot water with aluminium foil and use something like an electrolyte, like a baking soda, for example, a small electrochemical reaction starts to unfold. So it occurs because the aluminium is more reactive than the silver itself. So that aluminium donates electrons. Now, this reduces the silver sulphide back into a metallic silver, while the sulphide actually transfers onto the aluminium. So heat speeds up this reaction, and the baking soda allows electrical conductivity. So unlike polishing, the process chemically reverses tarnish rather than scraping silver off the surface, where you actually run the risk of actually scratching that piece of silver. So this is actually a much more efficient way of doing it, as long as the piece of jewellery you're trying to clean is appropriate and doesn't have lots of glue on it and things like that.